path, Western Woods, the area where Emily's remains are found.
Okay.
Were you, and Detective Grubbs and Detective Peachy, did you go into the western area of those woods in your initial search of the area when you went out there?
No, we did not.
Were you ever in those western woods prior to Emily's remains being found?
No, we were not.
When you arrived on scene when the remains were found, were you able to see those remains from the sidewalk?
No, I was not.
Can you describe for the jury what steps had to be taken for you to see where the remains were located?
Yes. Again, like I said, that area was very overgrown. You had to move branches out of the way and kind of duck under some to get even into the woods. And then there was that downgrade, the dip down into the woods. I'm guessing maybe 30 feet below grade from where County Line Road is to even get to where Emily was located.
And even as you walked into the woods, were you immediately able to see where Emily's remains were?
No, not at all.
The other searches that were conducted by the Westerville Police Department, to your knowledge, was there ever an officer from Westerville who was in those western woods prior to the remains being found?
No, there was not.
And how do you feel about that?
I'm sorry, what was that question again?
How does he feel about that?
I'll sustain that.
How did that
Feels like he looks.
I believe at the beginning there were some miscommunications about people saying they searched that area when they just searched the very wood line. And quite honestly, I put a lot of faith in that cadaver dog that walked that wood line.
And he doesn't know
the
how
dog
to
walked up to that area.
work.
The handler said there was no alert there, and I believe.
If he doesn't know, no one knows. He should
How
be.
the
He
fuck
should
is
know.
a cop, a homicide guy head of a homicide fucking case, apparently not know how a cadaver dog works. They're fucking incompetent. These dudes are incompetent. Look at this. Look at how red that dude is right now. Look at his face. How red it is. Because he knows he's full of shit.
Well, when he done with it,
Believe that.
Was that cadaver dog, as you were standing there, did that cadaver dog ever go into the woods?
No, it just went up to the woods.
And so,
yes, Edwin.
do cadaver dogs ever make mistakes?
I'm sure.
I think we need a foundation first. That was not.
He was asked all sorts of questions about cadaver dogs on cross-examination.
Well, maybe in the record that's the case.
Do you have other experience with cadaver dogs?
This was the first time we had utilized them.
First fucking time.
Based on your training experience and the shared experience of other law enforcement agencies, are you aware of cadaver dogs missing things?
Yes, I am.
Are cadaver dogs infallible?
No, they're not. In fact, I'd say generally any dog is fallible at some point.
And can cadaver dogs make mistakes just like humans?
If they would
I
have
think
went
we've had the
in
answer.
and they would have found her on the day that they're
Grubbs?
talking about, she would have never had. There would have been no bruising on her face, none. I would have got clear. It would have been a suicide right from the get go. The only reason they had any opportunity to make this into a murder was because they missed her, and she sat out there for long enough for her skin and all the fucking evidence of a suicide to go away. Then they were able to make up murder. They literally created murder from nothing because of their incompetence. I don't know how much more people need to know what these guys were up to. Look at this fucking guy. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, I agree.
He's a rookie. They've never done anything like this before. There's no crime in Westerville. They're reading out of a book, a playbook. And this is what it says to do. You don't bring a cadaver dog to look for a body that might be in the woods. That's a tracker dog, completely different dog. Cadaver dogs work different. They need to be on top. They need to be at the spot. It's different. These guys didn't know that, or they did, and just whatever. I don't know, but
All right.
go ahead.
Yes, let's no.